Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of our little Let's Plays, walkthroughs, tips, tricks, whatever you want to call it. So, I actually recorded this episode last night. However, the Elgato, the wonderful piece of equipment, the Elgato it totally messed up. The entire thing did not turn out the way it was supposed to. As you can see here, I finished this challenge right here, head trauma. I did that last night. I recorded it, and of course, like I just said, the Elgato did not cooperate well. Unfortunately, it's actually extremely annoying, but oh well. So I'm just gonna redo it, and hopefully it cooperates this time with me. And keep in mind that I did already beat it, so I'm not gonna lock anything after if I do beat it again. This is one of the more difficult challenges, so I don't know exactly if I'll be able to beat it again. But as long as I get a few tips, tricks out there, hopefully to help you guys do it, then that's all I want. So of course this challenge is head trauma. What you get is these items here. You get orbital tears, concussion tears, soy milk. I don't know what that last one is. I'll have to look that one up. And pretty much all it does is your attacks get weird like this. Goes in a circle. A few tips right off the bat. Aim when you're shooting your tiers. It's best if you just pick a direction and go with it, since it's kind of difficult to predict where these are all gonna go if I keep changing directions. If you just pick, like I just pick down, look down, I can somewhat predict where my tiers are gonna go, and I don't change it when I do that. So as I'm fighting here, even though he's gone all around me, I'm just looking down. Another thing to take note is when you press down, they're closer up above you than they are below you. Hopefully that makes sense. You see, like the distance the tiers are from you, they go like in the opposite direction. So keep that in mind. It hopefully should help. Where are we at here? We're doing pretty good so far. I would say this is easily one of the more difficult challenges, but still very possible. So, like I said, I did beat it last night. A note on the challenges for anybody that doesn't know anything about the challenges. They're just predetermined. All your power-ups and your items and everything, they're all predetermined, and it's pretty much just beat it. All you gotta do is take those items and win. There's no treasure rooms, there's no donation machine, so you can't blow that up and get the items from the store. There is a store, and there is ways to get. You probably just saw me beat the boss and got a bunch of power-ups, but besides that, there's no treasure rooms, no donation machine, so it does get a little difficult like that. Some of the challenges, for example, what is it, the hairball one? I don't know the name right off the top of my head, but the hairball one, you can't actually shoot. They disable your ability to shoot, so it gets fairly difficult. The annoying part about those ones too, the ones that you can't shoot, is a lot of the items that you get for beating bosses, you're gonna need, or you're not gonna need it, but there's a good chance that you'll get an item that increases your like shot speed or your range or something, and when you don't have those, when you can't even shoot, they're just useless items, so it does get kind of annoying like that. See, like I said here about predicting my shots, I know that they're gonna go in that sequence, and I know that if I stand there, he'll get hit. So like I said, just pick a direction, stick with it, and try to master it the best you can, at least for this challenge. Generally, when I'm playing normally, whoop, I'm not doing very good here. I try to avoid soy milk, just because it destroys your attack damage. Orbital tears are a pretty good item if you have normal tears. There we go. Wasn't that bad. I don't know if my fire rate can even go up from here, because it looks like it's like peaked. I'm going to want to grab a heart before I move on. Oh, I guess I should also note after I beat these guys here. I am working on 90JLCT6L. Give that a try. I don't know how it works, seeds with challenges, if there's even a point. There's no point in me looking in the store, is there either? No. Don't want to waste a key. Oh, I guess I already grabbed a heart too. Not paying attention here. Also, I'm jumping around the, what was it, Curse of the Lost, Curse of the Maze, something like that. Okay, cool. Moving on here. Caves 1. As for those challenges go, there are some that I definitely recommend you do first. I was hoping this would be one, but I got the names wrong. I guess I should have looked into that before I started recording. But I'll try to make a list here soon and hopefully make a video of that, of challenges that you should definitely do first before you start doing the other ones. And hopefully I can get around to doing a video of what I just unlocked here by finishing this challenge. Because that's the other thing about the challenges that is kind of common sense, but if you didn't know, if you beat a challenge, you unlock an item. That's why you do the challenges. Also, some of them are really fun. The technological savvy, whatever it is, that one's a really fun one. Definitely recommend that one. As far as that goes, some to be unlocked through playing like normal runs before you can actually do them. I'll try to make some videos on how to unlock some of those too. We got lots of videos I'm supposed to make here. But hopefully I get around to it. I'm going to school, working a part-time job. I don't have the most time for and running the other YouTube channel. I forgot about that. I don't have the most time to make these playthroughs, walkthroughs, but I try. We're just ripping along here. This guy, I fought him in my last run when I was doing this challenge. He's a little difficult because when he does his suck-in attack, all my tears get all wonky. Overall, this one's not too bad. Whoops. Another strategy for these challenges, try to get your hands on a Bible. It's the only time I'm ever going to say that, but try to get your hands on a Bible because it definitely makes these challenges a lot easier when you're using items that aren't the greatest and you have to fight Mom. Sometimes you have to fight her twice, so that's what I did last night, and I ended up beating it like in record time, at least for me. 10-12 minutes, something like that. It's not too bad. Also with these challenges, since there is no treasure room, you can always just skip ahead and just shoot on right through here. Not even worrying about exploring the entire dungeon. There's not a whole lot of reason to, besides maybe something like this. That guy I generally skip just because the odds of him throwing something out and the odds of you having a lot of keys are fairly rare. He doesn't really ever seem to have anything that amazing. Plus, he also has the option of spitting out a treasure chest that you actually need another key to open. So it's kind of annoying and redundant. I generally skip him because he doesn't really give anything too amazing. But if you got lots of keys and you see him, might as well, eh? Nice. I'm going to save it. Another note about this challenge, all you got to do is beat Mom. The first instance of Mom where she does all those stomping attacks. Also, if you guys, so that video I recorded last night, it looks alright, except there's a point where the Elgato just completely just falls apart and it gets all glitchy, but the first 8 minutes of the video are really good. So if you guys want to want me to upload that, want me to try to edit in some notes on that saying, hey, it messes up right about here, let me know, and I'll definitely try to get on that. Just keep in mind that if I do that, it's going to sound a little weird because I'm talking as if that's going to be the episode 3. In reality, it's not going to be episode 3. It's going to be whatever it ends up being. So if you guys want me to do that, just drop a line in the comments. Nice. Item multiplayer. Oh. Okay. Moving on. Kind of an ode to Mario there. Not a subtle ode at all. But that jump, all it is lets me jump over gaps. And I think I can jump over trails if the enemy has laid any trails that harm me if I walk over them. But see, yeah, I can jump over like gaps like that. It's not really good at trying to get away from baddies. It's probably better just to normally do a normal run away. But if you can master it and get good at it, then by all means, give it a go. It's sort of like a better version of the bridge. Sometimes it does get a little annoying trying to navigate it. Say there's like an island in the middle and you can jump right over the island. I get a little hurt here. I'm gonna go back and grab that item multiplier. It's the perfect time to use it because it doubles my hearts, and right now I have 1.5 hearts. So obvious tip, try to save your items the best you can. If you have half a heart and there's a full heart there, try to save that one before using it. I just messed up, but oh well. We're just ripping along here. Also, if you're watching this, do me a favor, and if you try this challenge and you beat it, keep an eye on the time and just write it in the comments. It'll be awesome if we can all somewhat compare how we did on this challenge. I do, like I said, I find this challenge like one of the most difficult easily. So if you guys can beat it in less than 10 minutes, then that's amazing. I'll be very impressed. Nice thing about that jump item as well, it doesn't take any batteries or power or anything like that. I can use it unlimited times without any cost. Ooh, nice. It's like 2 odes in one run right here. Super Mario Brothers ode and Pac-Man, I guess. That's kind of cool. Another note about those orbital tiers, be careful if you lay a bomb, because they're fairly difficult to predict where they're going to go, especially if you're moving around. So if you just keep an eye on how many tiers you got on the screen and where you place a bomb, because if you're not paying attention, of course that bomb can fly wherever, hurt you, be a waste of a bomb. You're trying to blow a hole in the wall, it goes on the other side of the room. Just be careful with what's going on there. This boss, I think I've said it in another episode, but I can say it again. I can say it every episode if I wanted to. The best strategy, I normally say stick to the sides. When he ducks his head in, run to the other side, attack him there, and just follow that pattern. The only reason I'm staying down here this time, though, is just because I'm doing this thing where I press down, I'm holding down, whoops, I don't want to move. That's where the attacks generally go. It's a lot easier to hit him there than it was over there with this run. Oh, there we go. Oh, the box. Does this change it? A little bit. I think I'll keep that. Whoops. Mystery pill. Almost killed me. Yeah, let's get some judgment in here. I think, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it was in the first game. If you donate to him, I don't think that made a difference. If you donate to him, he, oh, I guess I could do this. He'll increase your faith or whatever. I don't know if they did that again with this game, but it'd be nice if they did. Because I think the Devil Beggar increases your sin. But I'm not entirely sure about that either. This is gonna end up being a longer episode, just a heads up. Around 20 minutes. I try to keep these episodes a little shorter just because the Elgato, to do the webcam with the Elgato, to when I hit like end record, it took like 2 hours to do like a 10-minute video, which is insane. But as long as it doesn't crash and it spits it out, I don't care if it takes a day. So fingers crossed doesn't crash again. It's not the greatest piece of software. The actual hardware seems to be fine, but the software needs a lot of work. I don't think it's my computer, that's for sure, because my computer is pretty beefy. I upgraded, I put in a couple $100 last summer, and upgraded it, so. Great thing about the orbital tiers, for a room like this where there's a bunch of people in there, oh, be careful. All I have to do is just sit there, shoot, and everybody around me gets hit, so that's always nice. Whoops. Those guys are annoying. Oh, come on. I guess I don't even need to kill them, do I? I made that note in the other video, but if you like blow up a skull and one of those guys appear, if the doors have already opened, they will stay open. But if you blow those guys, if you make one of those guys appear while the door's already closed, if you beat whoever else is in the room, and then and the skull guy is still there. Uh-oh, ouch. Gotta be careful. Then the door will still remain closed. It's kind of weird how that works. Oh, I'm kicking butt here. What are we at? Depths 1. I should be able to finish this under 20 minutes. Not as good as yesterday, but I don't think that bad at all, really. Oh, there's lots of them. The other nice thing about this is the concussion tiers, which makes them a little disorientated. Makes it a little easier for people like this that are like chasing you. They wander around a little bit, let you get a few more hits in before. Okay. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice but to go right here. Always check the room for the rocks with the X's in them. The more you blow up, the more it'll help you in the long run. I think I talked about this the other episode, but of course, if you like, I think it's 100. If you blow up 100 of them, the small rock appears in the basement, and that's such an amazing item, or at least in my opinion is. Increases your attack by, I think, quite a bit, a noticeable amount, and it's fairly easy to find. All you got to do is blow up one of those rocks. There's a decent chance of one appearing. I'm getting a little hurt here. There's a decent chance of one appearing. So definitely, the faster you unlock that item, the better. If you see a rock, blow it up. Uh-oh. These blue flames over here, they're a little different than normal flames, obviously. I can't put them out with my tiers. However, if I have bombs, which I do have 2, I'll do it after I beat these 2 guys. You can blow them up. There's not a whole lot of reason to, besides the fact that there's a somewhat decent chance of a soul heart appearing, or one of those gray hearts. Hopefully one. Nope. Well, I didn't even get both of them. I'm not gonna waste another one. I'm almost at the boss here. Even though I'm getting a little hurt, I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit. The somewhat annoying part about the orbital tiers is some of these guys are fairly difficult to reach. I can't reach them from there. What about right here? Can't reach them from there. Can reach them somewhat from there. And I can jump over that. Nice. No need to backtrack. Oh, there's a rock with a star in it right there. This guy might be a little difficult. Actually, you know what? This guy's not that bad except for when he does that. But the second you get him off the horse, what is that? 3/4 health, something like that. He starts chasing you. Since I have disorientating tears, it shouldn't be that bad at all. Oh yeah, I got him right in the corner. Right where I want him. My tiers go over rocks, whoop, and shoot through walls. His do not, so putting him up in that corner pretty much made it so he couldn't hurt me at all, but I could hurt him. But as you saw there, the second he gets off there, off his horse, they jumped him right into that corner, so luckily I didn't get hit there, but kind of funny how that works. Guess it would have glitched out bad if he jumped off the horse while in that crack, that small crack. Cuban meat. I'll make an episode later about explaining how the cubes of meat work. It's an extremely rare chance that you'll get all 4 pieces of meat in one run, but if you ever do, it's an awesome effect. I generally don't waste time with the... Whoa! Gotta be careful with these spiders. I generally don't waste time with those arcade rooms. The only ones... Oh, what will this do? That one doesn't really seem that different. Oh, I guess it does way more orbits now. I think I'll stick with this one. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to beat 20 minutes. I might be able to. Whoa. Again, standing in the middle of the room, attacking pretty much everyone at once. It's nice how that works. Although it does get a little clustered with all these attacks and all these bad guys and everyone shooting stuff. It's gets a little flustered. These guys ain't too bad with the orbital tiers just because it like automatically hits them from the side, and sometimes you can do damage from the side, sometimes you can't, but with the amount of hits they're getting, it does. I don't need bombs that bad, however. I got a sneaking suspicion there's a hole in the wall. Just because of the placement of these 2 fires, there's a somewhat good chance that there was going to be a hole there. I'm just going to blow this up. Nice. Nice. Also, that pill. So that pill, I don't know how to say it. Some of these words are just way too big for me. But that pill there, I'm saving it for Mom, because when I'm fighting Mom, if she gets me down to 1 heart, if I hit that, hearts will appear. If I use it now while I have full health, I'll lose all my hearts but 1. And, ooh, okay, here's a good strategy. Finally gotta show this off. If I use it now, I'll lose all hearts but 1, and there's a random chance of 1 to 3 hearts appearing there. It's not worth it. Wait till you have like 0 or 1 heart left, and then use it. So if you do this here, if you have invincibility such as the chariot or the Pac-Man thing, I think I messed up there, but you don't take damage, you're invincible, so you can run into that donation machine as many times as you want, or the blood donor machine, and you won't take any damage, but you'll get money. So it's almost like an infinite money glitch. I'll again, another video that I should make. I'll try to explain that one further, but that's the gist of it. It's a great strategy if you want a lot of money. I did get a nickel there, but I did get at least 8 cents, 7 cents there, something like that. Of course, that one also works. That little trick also works with devil beggars, since they take hearts. Anything where they take hearts, sacrifice room. So keep that in mind if you ever get like a chariot or the unicorn horn or anything like that. Half stub, whatever it's called. It's great for those kind of strategies. Alright, just ripping on through here. These guys do get a little annoying. These guys that do charge attacks, especially with this, because there is a bit of knockback with this attack. So I was fighting, was it Gimpy? Something like that. Last video, or the video I tried to make last night. What ended up happening, they bounce, and that's exactly what I wanted the Bible. It's gonna be easy. So since they bounce on these tiers, they get knocked back. Oh, there they are right there. It makes it a little difficult to predict where they're gonna be just because they bounce around so easily by these tiers. So your best strategy is just try to keep your distance as much as possible. Try to get them in the circumference of it, the outer circumference, not the inner. I'm just gonna grab a heart here quickly if you're wondering what I'm doing. That should be enough. All I need to do is get in that boss battle, hit LT, and win. LT, I'm playing on Xbox One, if it wasn't obvious. You'll probably be able to guess that by if you watch some of my videos and the walls glitch out. They have yet to fix the wall glitch out. The DLC is coming October 30th on computer, and the wall glitching, sprites not loading, game freezing, still a bit of a problem on the Xbox One. Still an amazing game, but at least the glitches aren't too game breaking. Oh, I'm getting hurt here. See what I did there? The hematosis, whatever it is. I had one heart, I hit it, it spawned 2 hearts. Now I'm full health again. I was saving that for mom, but I'm not going to need it anymore anyway. Those guys there bouncing around the room, they're invincible. They don't go away until you beat the other guys. So just do your best. Keep an eye on them. Avoid them. Focus your attacks on the other guys in the room. The annoying thing is that the tiers do hit them. So if they're like packed around the person you're trying to get at, it's kind of difficult to get them. Ooh. Unless you have piercing shots, in that case it just goes through everybody. This is a big dungeon. This long path here. There's got to be the one after the next room. This is what, the second time I fought this guy too? Oh, I don't have any bombs left. Good strategy with that guy, of course. When he charges at you with his mouth open, you can plant the bomb. He eats the bomb, he gets hurt. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but if you have lots of bombs, might as well. Alright. Hopefully I explained in the other episode, but just to reiterate, if you're fighting mom or mom's heart with the Bible, and you have the Bible, the second you hit LT, it's automatic win. You don't even have to hit her once, you just gotta use the Bible and you win. It's not very realistic, but see, just like that. Ooh, HP up. Could have used that earlier, but and there you go. Normally it would show me unlocking whatever rune it is, but since I beat it in the other episode, I don't get it again. But thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, check out my other videos. I got some walkthroughs coming up. Look me up on the other channel too, Sunset Special. It's an entertainment channel. There's some laughs to be had. It's somewhat entertaining. Thanks for watching, guys.